What happens when you layer multiple pendulum swings over one canvas? I usually try to get the entire pattern from one swing, but this time I wanted to see what would happen if I built the painting up with multiple swings instead. I start with a wide swing in a big circle, and I let it go for a little while to build up a good base for the painting. Once I feel like there's enough paint down, I catch the bucket and stop the swing. Then I try something completely different. Instead of swinging it in a big circle, I try to release it in a straight line and let it start drifting off center on its own. This one didn't quite drift the way I wanted it to, but I let it keep swinging for about a minute. And you can see it starts creating this really interesting woven pattern across the first layer. Once I feel like there's enough of that pattern, I catch the bucket again and get ready for a third swing. This time I release it in a slightly wider, but still fairly narrow swing going in a different direction. And now you can see it starting to build another layer over everything that's already there. What's really interesting is what happens towards the end of the swing. The new lines start overlapping with themselves and create what looks like another layer of the same pattern inside it. So even though I'm using the exact same bucket and exact same paint, each swing is adding something completely different to the painting. I actually really like how this pattern turned out, but there is one thing I would change. The background is chrome and the paint is lavender, and I just don't think the contrast between those two colors is strong enough. And that's what happens when you layer multiple pendulum swings over the same canvas.